Welcome to the Saturday night fun night. If you're new here, I'm Brenda. Uh, we usually go over the stuff I kind of write in the title first. So today we're gonna have a TJ Maxx haul, Allure beauty box. I got my other Boxy Charmin, little HSN, and then a couple other random things that I picked up. And then we have chit chat, and you ask me questions, and I'll give you answers. And I have a lot of makeup, as you can see. So if there's something you want swatches of or questions, feel free to ask. I have a wonderful group of ladies that always join in. Everybody has a good old time. We smoke. We have sometimes a cocktail. No cocktails tonight. And this usually goes anywhere from 2 to 3 hours, depending on the phone. I don't think it's going to make it 3 hours. I was trying to charge it before I came down, and I can't charge it and like have my screen at the same time. So I had to pick one. Oh, somebody popped. I missed it. Hello, Miss Granny. How are you, darling? Give some ladies a few minutes. Do I have makeup I can actually probably put on? Probably. Yeah. Just roll it. I need something on my lips, though. My lips are dry. It's a little Mars lip balm. Miss Laura and Teresa are here. How are my fabulous ladies? All right. So yeah, if you watched the other day, I had a little tub situation that the pipe that goes from the drain cracked. It's always a water situation in this house. So I went to the depot today to pick up the part, and I grabbed some rugs and random shit. Well, just down the street is TJ Maxx. So I said, well, hell, I just did Marshalls, and might as well go to TJ Maxx and see what they have. So I did. All right, show you what I got. It's a shade of cotton. Like I said, I always find this there now for like $8, $7.99. Normally $12. And I probably have. I am going to try the ones one of you ladies mentioned about the Ulta brand. It's in my cart. I just still haven't placed an order yet. So got me some shade of cotton. I just don't know where to put anything. Shit in front of me here. All right. You can make the, got all the empty boxes. Photographing it all. Okay. All right. All kinds of randomness. Becca. $7. This is the Made with Love by Chloe and Malika. The Becca BFF Glow Letters. It was $7. That's the only reason I bought it. What's this here with this little packaging? It does have a little stopper, which is good. And then the little like X's and O's. They're actually different shades. Sometimes that's hard on. There's like bronzy, peachy, goldy. Yeah. Impulse buy. It happens. All right, then I got 3 palettes from BH Cosmetics that I don't think I've ever seen or heard of on their page or anything. Actually, I'm more. Actually, I'm more than that. All right, I'll grab the packaging here. These are called Mrs. Bella. So there's an eyeshadow palette, a peachy blush palette, and then a, I say pinky or rosy blush palette. The blush palettes were $5. Yep, $4.99, $4.99, and the eyeshadow was $4.99. All right. Need the boxes. Again, it's just I've never heard of this. It's cute. Nice little neutral palette. Very pretty. And you got the Mrs. Bella Rosy. And they do have a little mirror in there. Some blushes. And then Mrs. Bella Peachy. Like I said, those were at what, $5 each. Then they had a little bit of lime crime action there, so yeah, I figure why not grab the lime crime. Lime crime. This is the Lime Crime Wet Cherry Sweet Mattes Eye and Face Palette. Okay. Again, full-size mirror. I'm trying not to blind you with the mirror. So these are the mattes. Yeah. Looks like a totally different formula for it. It's like it's completely... Oh, the pink one's popping up. Okay, the pink one's loose. These are not inside a pan. They're just, the shadows are in here. There's no extra metal tin around them, put it that way. Then the Wet Cherry Wild Metallics. These here. That's fun. I'll try you can see it better. You know, sometimes with the lighting, it makes it all nutty. NARS lipstick. Red packaging. The NARS was $8. Oh, the Lime Crimes were $10, I think. Yeah, $9.99. $10. And Scarlet Empress. I think that's what that says. Nice vampy looking shade. Oh, it's not as scary as it looks. This looks like it would be very, very dark, and it's very pink. Let's see what the hell's going on here. Oh, it's not, oh, okay. It looks really hot pink on my hand. I did just put that lip balm on too. So, what's happened to me, nose? Feels nice. Like I said, I already had lip balm on, so hard to tell on that. Is it gonna be one of these nights? Probably. I Heart Revolution. This is the Turkish Delight palette. $4, $3.99. This is cute. Got some nice shades in there. And then another I Heart Revolution. I like these little chocolate palettes. This one's called Black Pearl. That's a really nice, you know, smoky eye palette. Very pretty. And then one more from BH Cosmetics. This is the Bali, Blushing in Bali 6-color blush and highlighter palette. And I don't have the box for this one. They don't really write it on here either. I'm guessing maybe $6, $5.99. I don't know. They aren't expensive. Whatever I did the other day when I got some. But this looks nice too. It's 3 blushes and 3 highlighters basically. Yeah. Very pretty. All right. So that what I'm going to take that out of there. Get rid of all the boxes. So I spent like $90. All right. Actually, I got more BH Cosmetics than I thought. You see what's going on there? Thank you, Laura. I still need to dye it. She says it looks vibrant and healthy. Shiseido cotton is the best, but I am going to try the Ulta one. Living Royal, we are live. Welcome to the family. Hello, Miss Marcia. And we have a lot of fun here, Living Royal, darling. Don't you worry. My mom might pop in. My husband might pop in. I saw that, Marsha, that Boxy choice and stuff is like Monday now. I could have sworn when I looked at it like 2 weeks ago, it said the 10th. Maybe they changed it. You know me, I'm nuts. The stuff I just showed you came from TJ Maxx. Yeah, I think you're right, Laura. That's the mega drop shop on BoxyCharm. So it's like everything. Yeah, it's TJ Maxx. TJ Maxx, Marshalls. I find them very interchangeable, especially around here in Connecticut. They can be interchangeable, I guess. But like you noticed when I went to what I do, the Marshalls the other day. Where'd I go today? Today was TJ Maxx. Yeah, so I grabbed what I found there, and then today was what I found at this one. You never know what you're gonna find. That's the fun of it. Move this out of the way. All right. I'm gonna bounce around. Allure Beauty box came in. Like, yeah, I'll show you that too. It was actually a pretty good one. What are we getting here? Max Stack, Super Stack, Mega Brush, Mascara. Petal-shaped bristles. Well, this ought to be interesting. Okay, it's supposed to be volumizing. It's a little, it's a mini. Is there a product in there? Yeah. Okay, no weird smell. Well, I'll have to take their word on it that the bristles look like petals, but they do look. I like bristles like that are pokey. Yeah, interesting. We'll try it this week. I don't feel like putting mascara on tonight. I don't feel like taking makeup off at 10 o'clock at night, 9, midnight, whatever time we're going to. Oh, is there usually prices on this? I think Allure gives you the prices. Mac, where are you? Well, it doesn't tell you how much it is. It's a damn thing. It's got to be what, 20-something dollars for a Mac? It's got to be. The Heritage Store Rose Water Refreshing Facial Mist. I doubt I'll be using this. This will go to the girl at work too. She's lucking out this week. I'm not a big fan of rose scent. Okay, this is a mini size, obviously. Oh, all right. The full size, 8 ounces, $10.69. That's a good deal. Just a hydrating spritz. I gotta smell it though. Yep, nope. Ooh, nope. That's a no for me. Briogeo, don't despair repair. Love this. Have several. Been using it for years. Another reason my hair might look good. Actually, see, it's funny. One of these containers had like, it was like a quarter of it left. That's where I started mixing back in the summer last summer, my pinks. And now this jar has turned into the purple down here because I started adding purple to it. So I've even taken a couple of these. I have, minis of everything and just more conditioner in there. And then, because like I said, I use Punky Color and Lime Crime and mix them together anyway, and then put it in some conditioner. And that's what I use to color my hair. So always good to have. Full size on the Briogeo is $38. And you can always, find discounts and shit like that. But great, great product. All right, Crabtree and Evelyn, the Gardener's Harvest Hand Cream. Got this thing? Okay, sunflower oil, chia oil, and barrage oil. So it's a little mini. So the big one looks like this. The big one looks like 8.4 ounces for $35. I'm sure they have deals too, right? I like when they're actually sealed. Get it out of here. Always done. I love to keep little hand creams like this in my bag at all times. They don't smell like anything, which is good. It says the most amazing smelling antidote to winter dry hands. I'm smelling anything. All right, cool. This I was stoked about. Dr. Brandt. I think this is in my bag of empties for my next empties video because I looked in the shower and I go, I don't see it in there. So I had to use my other one up. This is the microdermabrasion. Love this. And this will last. It has really good lasting time because you only need a little bit. Yeah, a pea-size amount. Yeah, that's probably about all you need on here. This retails for $80. Well, $79. So that made this box worth it right there. From Mented Cosmetics. Did I put that the right way? Yeah. Mented. No. Oh, it does look orange on camera. It doesn't look orange to me, but it looks orange on camera. Because it kept saying burnt orange. I'm like, I'm not even wasted, and it doesn't look orange to me. Mented liquid lipstick in blood orange. $20. I just put that hand cream on. Shit. Yeah, go. It's orange then. Wow. There we go. I don't know, I'd have to try it, but I'm not. I do like their bronzer. I have a bronzer of theirs. It's very nice. But I'm going to try to wipe that off before it dries. I got a little staining. That's all right. That's all right. Like butter topicals. Oh, topicals like butter hydrating mask. Okay. This is full size. Yeah. Yep. Full sized is $32. Okay, a little squeezy tube. Green tea, turmeric, rhubarb, ginseng, and I don't know what that word is. Never seen that one. Ooh, let's try and go. Come on. I think that was it for Allure. Yeah, that was the Allure. This is for your, soothes, hydrates, restores. Okay. Apply a thin layer, leave it on for a minimum of 20 minutes. Wipe off with a damp cloth. All right. Cool. So, yeah, so I'm stoked, obviously, to get the Dr. Brandt. Mented, I'll keep up here. This will go downstairs out of in the Mac. We'll keep here and try that on next Get Ready With Me. Get Allure out of the way. Oh. Got my motherfucker t-shirt on. Yeah, it's impossible for me to pan things. It's a miracle if I ever pan anything. The only thing I've panned recently would be like a Wet n Wild, the Brulee eyeshadow. Yo, Honk is here. Hi, darling. Oh no, Teresa got hurt. Oh, you injured your ankle. Oh, be careful with that, honey. Keep ice on it. Ice is best. Laura, of course, I forgot I was getting the Boxy base. And I laughed because when I got it's the little one. And it was much heavier than the bigger box. And I'm like, I'm thinking of dropping the middle box. I don't remember what the hell's in here. You keep it rested, Teresa. Good girl. I did the Glam Bag X the other day, so I know mine shipped. Yes, and keep it elevated. Great idea, Laura. Yay, BH. Like I said, BH Cosmetics restocked some of the palettes. Oh, definitely, Laura. Laura's like the Dr. Brandt. She loves picking up the pharmacy skincare. I do too. The pharmacy and the glam glow. Teresa likes Dr. Dennis Gross. Yeah, he makes some nice products too. It's funny. When I had shoulder surgery, luckily it was a snowy winter because I had shoulder surgery. This was a couple years back. 2 days before Christmas, and luckily we had snow, and I would go out and fill Ziploc bags with snow just because you could mold it, to your shoulder, because the shoulder's a bitch to try to even put any patches on or anything. And I loved it. Just big bags just full of snow just sitting on my shoulder. Oh, you want that? Yeah, I've dropped stuff on my toes. Oof. What's on my lips? What the hell did I put on? That NARS lipstick. Well, first I had on the NARS lip balm. This little one. Yeah, like I could see the bottom of this. This is just a lip gloss, and then I put this red over the top, whatever else. Scarlet Empress. It's actually red packaging. It had been from like a limited edition something. It looks scary here, but then it comes out like pink. And then on my lips, it looks, well, down here, it looks a little darker. Of course, I must have my lip because I'm sitting 2 feet away from the mirror. Yeah, it feels good though. Yeah, I'll take a NARS lipstick for $8. Love the Good Molecules cleansers. The rose water one. That's actually a rose thing that I can use. Oh yeah, like a Teresa. That's a great cleanser. I like all Good Molecules. Their skincare, everything. I have everything they've ever put out. And that's before they even sent me PR. All right. Oh, dropped it. Boxy little one. Yeah. I think I made out better in the little one for some reason. This was nice to see. La Masque Hydra Setting Spray. 3.3 ounces. $26. This one kind of does give you a blast in the face. I was like, oh, okay. She keep it back a little bit. This thing's heavy as hell. Teamy Detox Mask Green Tea Blend. Matcha, lemon, and clay. 75% organic. Yeah, I'm always down for a mask, but $29.99. Mineral rich mask. Okay. I'll try any mask. Not much I won't try. Then we have Valley Balm Pineapple Lip Scrub. This is in here. $23. It does. It smells like pineapple. It smells really good. I'll definitely use this. Just remember, you never have to actually purchase lip scrub, ever. If you have sugar in your house, which I would guess 99% of people have sugar in their house, you could just, a little bit, I don't care what oil. Pick an oil, any fucking oil you want. Vegetable oil, olive oil. A little bit of oil. I even just take the spoon, like a plastic spoon, put a little bit of oil on it, take the other sugar spoon that's, the spoon that's in the sugar, pour a little sugar onto the spoon, And it's a lip scrub. You never ever have. They make the fucking percentage people make on lip scrubs. It costs them pennies to fucking make. Pennies. Because you gotta figure they're buying sugar by the hundreds of thousands of fucking pounds. I mean, if you go buy a 5-pound bag of sugar for what? Up to $5, even if you pay $5 for a 5-pound bag. You'll fucking lip scrub the rest of your life. So really, you never have to buy a lip scrub ever. And this is fucking $23. That's insane. I mean, granted, the packaging, all that, but still. You never, ever, ever have to buy lip scrub. Ever. And I use all the ones that are sent to me because why the fuck not? I might as well use them. I don't want them to go bad. But I've had mornings where I go, that one's not as, some are like Nug. I like their lip scrubs, but I consider a soft mask or lip mask where it's almost like little beads. So it's not puncturing my lips like actual raw sugar would, but still sometimes you're just like, I gotta get that shit off and I'm gonna put regular sugar on. I did look out and get the Ace Beauty Glow Essentials highlighter palette, which I hope is nice. Oh shit, it doesn't have anything on the back. Why are these companies are going to start getting in trouble? Everything that's on this box, like all the information, is supposed to be on the back of the fucking product. And I've seen a lot of brands, and some of the indie brands, that's the least of my worries, but they're not technically indie anymore. You got to have this information on here because I'm not keeping the fucking box. All right, it's made in the PRC. Christ, 12-month shelf life. I hate that. That's what pisses me off lately. Okay, you do get 19.2 grams of product. Oh, they look fucking nice though. Over 6 shades. I'm swatching this fucker. This one's gonna actually be pink. Let's see what we got here. I got to. Because even this Ace Beauty, I kind of hit and miss with this too. Holy shit. Okay, I told you I want to do pink. So that did go pink, gold, and that's definitely, that's white. So you can see the pink more on that finger now. Which is weird because then there's a pink. Okay. A peach. These two colors look very similar. Oh, it doesn't want to get down my boo-boo. Well, there's the other pink. So you have 2 pinks. And then these two, which are like this peachy shade. Fucking reflective ass packaging. I want to see how this looks on. I don't have makeup on, obviously, but I'm going into that pink shade on the bottom. I can't resist a highlighter. All right, it works. I'm going to go into the peachy one next to it. So I put this pink one first. No, this one's going on. I should have put a fucking base down. Here's me. I don't want to take off a bunch of makeup when I go off of here. No, I'm stuck taking off makeup. Fuck. They're both pretty. All right. We'll play with them. Don't need the box. What the hell did that thing go for? $40. Well, you can grab it in the Boxy Charm pop-up shop for probably $9. That's the only good thing about that pop-up shop. Of like, okay. And then I got a Wander Beauty eyeshadow palette too. Wondrous Escape eyeshadow palette. Okay, this is $42, featuring hyaluronic acid to help skin retain moisture and rosehip seed oil to help smooth out dry skin. This palette includes a mix of neutral and bold colors with shimmer, satin, and matte finishes that are crease-proof for all day wear. And you get 10 at 0.75 grams or 0.02 ounces. And the Wander is made in Taiwan. This is pretty. Neutral palette, a couple pops of color. I gotta touch this blue. You know, I gotta touch that teal. I can't help it. That's pretty. Got a bunch of sparkles in it. Nice. And that's what I got in my Boxy regular one. So what made it heavy is definitely this. Because this is 6.5 ounces. And the spray. That was heavy too. Lip scrub, that. This one out of the way. My girls are all having the conversations. Kind of, Teresa. How the NARS comes out like the Givenchy. Where is it? The Givenchy is just a gloss, though. I have a bunch of them. Where the hell did I put them? I think they're over there. Yeah, but that comes out of the where it looks black in the tube, and then it just does the PHE thing, turns your lips pink. I usually have one in my bag. I know I have one or two down here. Ooh, Laura went overboard this week. Did a little haul action. UD Honey palette. That's a nice palette. Hi, Cindy. Do I know how many perfumes I have? No. Over 100, I'm sure. Let's just down, well, because they go over here. I have another rack over here, and then I have a whole shitload upstairs too, because I try to like keep rotating. Because I can't even fit them all on the shelf, and they're like triple stacked. Like even this dossier now, I think I'm up to 22 bottles of dossier. And I'm still trying to go through the latest haul I did where I picked up like 6 of them. That one was over on the other day. Citrus tea. That was very nice. But yeah, I always loved perfume bottles. So I used to buy them just for the bottle. And I really didn't care what the scent is. Because I do have boxes packed away somewhere where it's all just beautiful perfume bottles. And I was like, oh, like, I was thinking like, you know, make a rail like this up along like the ceiling in one of the rooms, whether it's the computer room upstairs, the bedroom, wherever. And then do kind of like the backlighting like I have here. And then have all the perfume bottles like as a, you know, edge along the top of the ceiling. It would be fun just to display them. Laura got some Color Pop. She'll let us know how it is. Oh, Marcia, you didn't like the UD Wicked Greens? It looks pretty. And the formula's different because I saw my girl Tara there. Indy's playing with the lights. No, blue. And the formula should be different because she said the palette's now made in South Korea. And it's never been made in South Korea before. I've heard that NARS foundation's good too, but I won't be buying it. I don't buy illuminating foundations anymore. I'm done. Or anything that stays possibly tacky. Because I just set it with a powder anyway. So why the fuck am I wasting my money on luminizing foundations when it still has like that tackiness and I can't stand that. So I have to stay with more of the matte side. Because like Tara did a beautiful look with that palette. I'm still gonna fucking buy it just to see. Oh, I see. I have no problem with snakes, so that doesn't bother me. I missed out on the fucking Lila palette at Sephora the other night. Of course, I went upstairs, got sucked into the Olympics, and then in the morning I go, shit, I forgot to go on Sephora. I jumped on it, was out of stock. I was like, fuck. Oh, I agree, Honky. The Urban Decay, yeah, indie brands make better stuff than most mainstream brands. I definitely haven't tried the Major Love or Major Green. I think it's called Major Love by Too Faced. That's the new one. Because I did like the other little one I picked up recently. I must have put it away. That one actually worked decent. Yeah, Too Faced is. Same shit, different day. Bunny girl! Hello, darling. Oh, Marsha grabbed the Pat McGrath Midnight Sun Mothership palette for $68. Damn, that's a good deal, girl. Oh, you know who's got a sale going on? Sugar Pill. Actually, I needed to look because I couldn't remember which palette I had. Hold on. I was laughing because I was like, remember when you go downstairs to grab the palette? I couldn't remember if I had the pink or the orange. But I think there's 4 palettes. I think they're marked down to like $38 because I was just playing on the phone. I went right through when I was on Instagram. And I put, it says like a lot of stuff is buy one, get one free, up to like 75% off, things like that. So I just went, oh, and I just like popped in 2 palettes that were the same price, obviously, because whenever you price things like that, you got to do same price. And I threw them both in the cart and it came down to $38. But I was like, I need to make sure which one I have. So this is the pink capsule. So now I definitely know I don't have the black, the orange, and there's one other one, like a collector's edition or something. So I might have to grab those when I go upstairs. Laura got the Wander Beauty palette too. Oh shit, I didn't see that video Teresa did about the Urban Decay. I'll have to check that out too. Okay, so I am right. It's both buy one, get one. Yeah, Sugar Pill. Okay, I was right. Yay. Sugar Pill has very unique colored shadows for whenever people go like, I need a red eyeshadow, something like that. I'm like, go to Sugar Pill. They will have it. Beautiful shadows. I have a whole shitload of their product. Hold on. There's all videos on it too. You can also find a lot of lime crime at Marshall's and TJ Maxx too. Like, they'll have crazy ass shades that you may not get elsewhere. I've been buying Sugar Pill for years. Absolute years. Nice green. Banging purple. I'll give you swatches. These are pressed pigments, just so you know. So if you like get it and you go, oh my God, that feels dry in the pan. Don't worry, it's a pressed pigment. Yeah, so I definitely I gotta look at those capsules when I go upstairs. Some of these may be discontinued or they don't make them anymore, but this is like the Feline Fancy little palette. And they also do sell, like I said, singles. This might have been a pre-made palette. This is Addicted to Pretty. I don't know if some of these are little twin stars. These are a cute palette too. Sparkle Baby. Here. And then I've made my own palettes too. They sell. It's empty. Probably because I need to put these in here. This one should have product in it. This one here. And they are magnetized, obviously. So it's black. And then it has the pinholes on the back. So if you want to pop them out, you just stick a little pin in there. This might be one of the pre-mades though. But I loved all the shades. I think they were all new. So of course I grabbed the whole palette. And then I was lucky enough back in the day to snag the Edward Scissorhands. I love that blue, of course. Great products, woman owned. Support those small businesses, ladies. At least I'm gonna get the other. Because even like in here, you can use like the big, that's like to be a blush, you know. Like I said, if it's a powder product, use it however you want. Oh, fell on my ass. That's nothing new on here. I'm always falling on my ass. Yeah, the color payoff on these is sick. Well, you might want to check, buddy girl. I don't know if they got the singles on there, but take a peek. Yohaka's been wearing lots of pinks, reds, and purples this week. She'll be sick of it after Valentine's. Nah, is that fun? Didn't makeup. That's the one I want, Laura's the one that's in the black. Yeah. Sugar Pill was around before Melt, I'm pretty sure, so. The Twin Stars swatch fine. Trust me, search Little Twin Stars Sugar Pill hauls. I'm in there. Oh, there's videos on all this. Got 2,000 videos. Trust me. There's swatches of everything in this fucking room just about. Like Amy, who, Sugar Pill, she don't fuck around. She makes really nice product. And she does the coolest looks. Amy Dolan, I think her name is. At IMATS one year, was it? Well, probably 4 years ago at this fucking point. That pink, did I put enough pink on? But this is a very light pink to begin with. So it's not good. So this palette's more on the pastel side, give or take. I got a lot of light blowing out. It was so funny. I was getting out of the cab, about to walk into the hotel, and there were her and her crew. And I was like, oh my God, Sugar Pill. He goes, Amy, how you doing? They all look at you like, whatever, lady. It's like, I'll see you at the show. I'll go buy you stuff. And of course, I bought product at the show. Always did. I miss the shows. About the only thing I miss. That and eating in New York. I miss my New York goodies. All right, what else we got here? Oh, all right. Got 2 there. Oh, when I went to Boscov's, got some more headbands. The cats always steal mine. Oh, my Patrick Todd blushes I was taking pictures of. Oh my God. Oh, here's the receipt. Maybe it'll actually tell me what I paid for this. I bought the Estee Lauder because they were doing like spend whatever and get free gifts. So I bought it makeup and then got my mom the skincare. Okay. This here. Bronze Goddess. This is new. Healthy Glow Bronzer 02 Sunset. Look I bought? Yeah. It's got a kick-ass design. I love the colors on here. In the center is more of like a peachy blush. Fuck, I know sometimes you can see it, sometimes you can't. That's a little... there you go. Not touching this fucker yet though. Still want to make sure I got pictures. So that I grabbed that, and then the Estee Lauder eyeliner. Double Wear 24 waterproof gel eye pencil in 06 Sapphire Sky. Of course I got a blue one. Yeah. And of course I put it on the other day to go, let me test it. And then I forgot I had it on and I was rubbing my eyes and I screwed it all up. The bronzer thing was 45 and this was 29. And it was funny. That literally comes to $74. And then with tax, it came to $78. Well, in order to, you had to spend $39.50 to get like the little bag of free gifts. But then if you spent $80, they give you a full-sized face cream. Now, Estee Lauder skincare is goddamn expensive. And that's when she must have ran, because I figured, fuck, between that's got to be $40-something. And I figured the eyeliner's got to be, I'm like, I got to be close to 80. Even the girl goes, close enough, girl. And she still gave me the shit, which was like cool as hell. Well, thank you. I was telling her, I said, oh, I buy the makeup for me, and then I give all the skincare to my mom. And even out of the bag of, you know, had little skincare samples, and I had a lipstick, full size. Pulled out. Mom's like, oh, she liked it. So she kept the lippy, and then I just grabbed the mascara that was in there. So that was the little Boscov's funness. Always down for another eyeliner, though, but I'm like, I don't think I have that color. And if I do, fuck. Nope, it's different. Okay, so I have Electric Cobalt. Number 9 and number 6 Sapphire Sky. So the Electric Cobalt I think is darker. It's brighter. That one. So this one's called Double Wear Stay in Place Electric Cobalt. But the pack, well, okay, at least one has a gold cap and the other one has a blue, so I can tell the difference between them. I just gotta put my Patrick Todd blushes over here since they were in there. Okay, let me wipe these off. Cats are doing something. What aren't they doing something? That's not going anywhere. That's pretty damn good. That locked down pretty well. Let me get these off of here. All right. Okay, now this is just my take. I have no idea if this is true or not. If any of you, I want to show you the name of the fucking place. I don't know the name. You watch my Get Readies with Me. which most of you fabulous ladies do, and I thank you very much for that. I love any of you that watch any of my videos because I know I'm a wacky bitch, so. That's your 3. Where's the other ones? 4. 5. Okay. I got a little moved around on me over here. What's happening? What's going on? Okay. Whenever I'm going to put anything in the inner corner, I always put down these NYX Faux White pencils first. So you have like a pink, a blue, a green, a different green, and a purple. So if I know I'm putting on like, you know, purple on the inner corner, that's why I use this. Now these are not technically, they're not just white. There is a hint of color to them. So to me, I'm just using it as a base. So this is called White Smoke. So this is actually a little bit of purple to it. And the pink is Seashell. That's why it's called Faux White, because it's not actually white. You can see that it has a little bit of pink to it. The blue is Baby Powder. It's all messy. That's it. I mean, they look almost white. I get it. You know, this one's going to be a little bit of blue. Well, as you can see, I have these 5 already out. But I've had these a while. They're getting old. And I can tell some of them are starting to just, see how it's pulling away? Like right at the top there, where you sharpen it. They're getting old. I know they're getting old. Now, they also have faux blacks. To me, those all just look pretty much black, even though there might be a hint of color. So I went on, like, I should just bought them at Ulta. No big deal. And I was running out of one of them, like one of them was getting low, like my blue or something. And I go, well, let me just go at Ulta and, you know, if they're having NYX, buy one, get one, or 40% off, something. All of a sudden I panic and realize the faux whites, I'm pretty sure, are off the Ulta site completely. So right there gave me a heart attack going, oh my God, where am I going to get these? Went to the NYX site. They were all sold out. I said, fuck. Luckily, I did my searching. I've been dealing with another company called Friends Beauty, F-R-E-N-D-S. And went on their site, and luckily, well, at first they had all of them. There were 6. So and then once I placed the order, then I got an email a couple days later of, oh my God, Brenda, we're so sorry, but the first 3 I picked were actually out of stock. So they just refunded me. I'm just going to try to show you this is the name of the company. Obviously, I don't want to show you my address. Friends Beauty. So they immediately refunded me, you know, PayPal. So luckily from that, and I get a discount with them anyway. So I have vanilla, which I just, at this point, I just figured I will grab them all. I don't give a shit if I don't even think I owned this color before. And they're all still sealed. So this is vanilla, which kind of looks like, you know, yellow. So I would use that with a gold shade, something like that. Seashell, again, is the lighter pink. And then Linen, which is another kind of almost a little deeper pink. I don't know if you can see those shade differences. Put me in something black here. I'm in the dirty towel. So I was able to get the 3 from them. So that was like, shit, I still need my other 3, which are my main ones. So these 3 came from Friends Beauty, like I said. So I was just hunting the internet and found another place called Hair Care and Beauty. And they're out of Brooklyn, New York. Which makes it, yeah, that's just the name of their company. It's called Hair Care and Beauty. Right out of Brooklyn. So luckily they had the other ones that I needed. And for some reason I grabbed another one. It might have been on sale. But I do like this green. This is the retractable eyeliner in, oh my God, does it say it on here? Aqua Green. Because I think I already have that one open too. I probably do. But great one. So then I was able to get with them the baby powder, which is the blue, the mint cream, which is the mint, and then that white smoke, which is the purple. So between two companies, I managed to get the NYX liners. And I don't remember what I paid for these. These are not, there's no prices. They might have been $8 a piece, something like that. I didn't care. I just wanted them because I know I use these all the time, and I was about to just chuck these and go, let me start some brand new ones. Because I don't know if they're discontinuing them or not. That's what I'm trying to get to here. Is I don't know if NYX is discontinuing those. So once I take a picture of both of these, I'm just going to take a picture of all the pencils and put them together. I'm going to ask NYX, like, are you discontinuing these? Because your girl needs to know. I mean, you can see I use the blue the most. But I love these because it does. It gives me something to put another color over on the waterline. And they stay on too. I mean, this is the wet towel. I mean, I could scrub here and get them off, but they last. So if you like those, good luck. You're just gonna have to go on the hunt like I did, because I was in panic mode going, I will find these eyeliners one way or another. But I'm not gonna do like, oh, eBay or some shit, and where they're gonna be like, oh, you want this eyeliner, bitch? It's $30. I don't need an eyeliner that bad. We have other ones off to the side that I can use also that are very light. That I didn't think that was the color. Like this Marc Jacobs blue here, way too light for the waterline. You know, pastel LA girl. These are excellent liners too. But that faux white just gives me enough of a whiteness. And even that, this chick, this Florence by Mills, these are nice eyeliners. Like I said, I didn't try the black, but this blue lasts. Again, it's just too light for the waterline, which is okay. But again, I can use it as a inner corner color. In case they never make the NYX ones again. But don't put me on that panic. I have no idea if they'll answer me. NYX, they're like, we don't know you an explanation for anything, lady. Who the fuck are you? You know, which they don't. But if they're getting rid of stuff, it'd be nice if they told us. Oh, by the way, we're going to be discontinuing these soon. Stock up while you can. It says the headband for $10. I doubt it. Still gonna photograph you. I'm sure I miss out on all kinds of fun conversations over here. Yeah, Teresa, if you have eye issues, I would stay away from pressed pigments also. Just like I like to stay away from glitter. Laura, fuck Val, fuck all these holidays. Holidays suck. This is me time. Self-love. I'll be your galentine. Yes, your doctor would have a fit if your eye was stained. I agree. Oh, you're welcome, buddy. No problem. That's what I'm here for. Swatches or whatever. Me too, Laura. Purple. Gotta wear those purple. Oh, thanks. Gotta love yourself first. As RuPaul says, if you can't love you, how the fuck are you supposed to love anybody else or something? Or what? He's right. Oh, Marsha scored the Natasha Denona Gold Mini for $10. Nice. I agree, Laura. She's like, I feel like I love myself, but it's hard to make a connection when you've been on lockdown since 2020. Exactly. Oh, Teresa, we all get lax with the skincare. Me too. And some nights it's literally just wash that shit off real quick, and I can put one thing on and go, fuck it, done. And then other nights it's like, here, Brenda, let's put on the whole fucking, stash of what you got. Next thing I have like 40 fucking items on my face going, okay. Laura, we'll get you a hot doctor. Want McSteamy or McDreamy? Or both. It's when you stop looking that they find you. That's how Greg found me. I just like fuck. I was like already, once you're over, when the hell did I meet Greg? I was 28. Yeah. By then I had already like I'm an only child. I'm like, I'll just be the fucking crazy cat lady living by herself. I don't give a fuck. And then I don't know where he pops into my life. When you're not looking for him, that they always tend to fucking show up. And Greg and I literally went on. I asked him out, had him over for dinner. Had a little fun that night. Didn't fuck him or anything that night. That happened the next night. And 3 weeks later, he moved in, and we've been together ever since. And this year's our 20-year wedding anniversary. But we've been together like 23 years. And he's in Vermont right now. Hello, Miss Sarah. Thanks for joining us. Oh, Yanka's a teacher, so she gets in the spirit. It's fun to see the kids, I guess, get all excited. Greg and I don't even like the next thing I'll show you. It's like, sure, Greg bought me this for Valentine's Day. He didn't buy shit. He don't even know it unless he's on here to go, oh, okay, babe. Or I'll just be like, honey, you got me this for Valentine's Day. But he did tell, actually, he did say, when he said this earlier, that he got me a Valentine's present. And I was like, oh, probably maple syrup. Since he's in Vermont. Flowers, chocolates, and teddy bears. Yeah, LA Girl makes them, they up their stuff too. Good Lord, Teresa. Teresa taught middle school for 30 years. Eighth graders would bring the drama. Oh, fuck. Well, that's where you're right on that cusp of what? 13, 14, something like that? Going into ninth grade? We're all assholes then. We know everything. Yeah, that's why I didn't have children. Because it does, your patience must be like incredible. It's funny if I'm out in public or something. I think I actually do like the masks now because you can't see me sneering and all that. But oh God, if like I'm in a fucking restaurant and a kid screams, it it sends shudders and just ugh. And like a baby screaming, can't fucking do it. That's why I didn't reproduce. Like, I'm just gonna be all about me. I'm gonna be a selfish bitch. I couldn't imagine if you had to deal with kids now. Because even a girlfriend of mine, I think she finally quit. She might have quit teaching. She might have did real estate full time now. The fucking stories she would tell me about, bad enough the kids were assholes. But then, like, you would try to tell the parents, like, what the kid's doing, and then they would yell at her, like, well, what did you do? It's like, are you fucking kidding me? Your kid's an asshole, is what I would just say. Look, Laura, I gotta get my pen and paper. Wait a minute. See, I take notes too. Wait a minute. Okay. LA. Shockwave. Let's see. Oh, yeah, lullaby. And snowflake. Yeah, because I have like the blue ones, the neon ones. I love those LA girls. I have a bunch of them here. The Shockwave ones are great. And these actually last on the waterline too. But I'll check out those two. Hi, creative lady. What is the grape palette behind me? I have a grape palette behind me. What shelf? Oh, over here. Wait a minute. Oh, no. Put the cigarette out. Wait a minute. These are from You Can Be that you get on Amazon. I actually have videos on these too. This is You Can Be tends to dupe other products also. So it has one of these little, kind of like the Huda, which I haven't touched obviously. But this is a nice little purple palette. That's called Grape Shot. And then I love blues. So of course I bought the blue tonic also. And this has a pressed glitter instead. But yeah, there's swatch videos, and I think I probably did Get Ready's with Me. I'll tend to do Get Ready's with Me where I have like this on one eye and this on the other. And sometimes when I buy two palettes like this, I'll do that. So that's it's there somewhere. Trust me. Get Ready With Me. Yeah. But it's You Can Be. That's the brand. And they have tons of dupe products. Tons of dupe products. They dupe a lot of Huda. Good girl, Marcia. Start using all those expensive face creams on her feet before they go rancid. That's what I said. I put it down my face, my neck, and then I go, screw it. If it's good enough for that, put it on my arms too. Ooh, I like a metallic blue. I know the Boxy and Ipsy, it's just from those, we end up with so many backups. I haven't, Glaminatrix, not yet. And their shipping is too slow. Oh, Christ. If they do, see, the only thing that holds me back on some indie brands, especially if I haven't purchased from them, is pre-orders. I'm not down too much for that of pre-ordering it. Yeah, I agree. My nerves are too bad for screaming kids too. Creative lady, I totally agree. I just don't like kids. Oh God, fuck it. If they're in Australia, I can only imagine what the shipping would be to the US. Oh, Marsha's feet crack and bleed. That's from the hypothyroidism. Yeah. I just did one of those foot peels like probably about a week and a half ago, and it's pretty much my feet are almost done. Where I always laugh with Greg. I got zombie feet. Where they do work though. Where all that dead fucking skin comes off, and then your feet are like fabulous. See, Laura, you got me taking notes, girl. I take my notes. LA Girl Metallics. And Metallics. Yeah, I check out everything. The Oatsy, yes. The cleanser and the that little fun mask. Oh yeah. I figured it out. I knew Otis was Oatsy. Oh, thank you, Creative Living. Yeah, I got tons of fucking videos. And in the normal videos, I don't drop F-bombs and all that. I only really go fucking wild here on live. In normal videos, there's usually absolutely no swearing. None. They're always children friendly because my friends have kids and the kids will be like, Auntie Brenda's on TV. So at least I'm not dropping F-bombs when I'm like, oh, here's the blue tonic fucking palette. No, it's just, oh, it's a blue tonic palette. And it's still me being me without swearing. You always just get me. I have, Sarah, I have more of her empty palettes for magnetic palettes. And I have some of her original eyeshadows, which are gorgeous. I just want to pick up more of hers too. Laura's right. I have videos on just about every fucking palette ever made. Never ends. Oh, thanks, Sarah. You should watch those older ones. And it's funny because my hair will be different colors. And at one point it was probably green, pink, blue, purple. And I don't watch my videos back, so. And one girl was so cute. She wrote something on a video of like, oh, what lipstick were you wearing or blush or something? And I'm like, I tapped on the video. It was like from fucking 3 years ago. And I'm like, I had to watch the video to go, well, sweetie, this video is 3 years old. And I'm pretty sure this is what I had on in it. Like, I don't know what the fuck I was wearing 3 years ago. I don't know what the hell I had on yesterday. Let alone 3 fucking years ago. Yeah, you can definitely search. Because I always, I don't do clickbait titles. I've never done any of that crap. So it would always be like, you can be, blue tonic and, grape shot palette. I just try to always put in the fucking main description of what the hell I'm talking about. I'll do that Ulta order eventually. It's just still so much shit sitting on the cart. My turquoise hair. I miss my turquoise hair. I miss my light blue hair. Never got to go to the light blue because I couldn't get the pink to come out. Once I'll bleach it again, like full head. Maybe in May again. Make it like a once a year thing. This is just my COVID hair, I call it. I've had very minimal haircuts. I've only bleached it once, and literally the bleach goes to here. Yeah. Wherever my demarcation line is. So my hair's grown this long since May. Yeah, May I got it done. Teresa enjoys when I destroy brushes. Well, there's certain ones that just need to be destroyed. Did I get I obviously didn't get the brushes. There was brushes in one of the boxes. I think it was the Ipsy one. But they were actually cut decent for once. And I review always on Ipsy. And those, bring up the thing and do the little review. And when they sent that last batch of brushes, I was like, what the? Or actually, they sent me, I was supposed to get something else, and they sent me brushes, and I was like, I didn't even receive this. I received these fucking brushes. It sucks. Stop putting these brushes in. That's why I always sort of, and it's still complex culture. It'll be like, oh, these 4 brushes are $100, and they're the ones I'm snapping in half and throwing across the room as they're like toothpicks. Going, just buy brushes at fucking Walmart or Eco Tools, Real Techniques, MODA. Christ, you don't have to buy Wayne Goss brushes, trust me. Sonia G, you don't have to buy any of that. You buy what you can afford. You just want brushes that are soft. that don't scratch your eye. You just want something halfway decent. Find brushes at TJ Maxx and Ulta. I've gotten, what the hell's this one? Marc Jacobs there. I get a lot of Japanesque brushes there. Nowadays, you don't have to spend money on anything. She looks Oh yeah, I've seen people do that, Marsha. People using eyeshadow on their nails. Yeah. I could probably do it with a duochrome. I bet if you put down a little bit of even clear, just a tiny bit of clear, just to get something so it has something to grab to. Because and let it dry a little bit so it's tacky. Because even I've done it in the past with the glitters that I'd have loose glitters for technically your eyes. I was like, I ain't putting this shit on my eyes anymore. And then I just put it on my nails instead. Just clear coat over the top and done. It's a combo brush tool, the sponge on one side and 3 other brushes in one package. Oh, thank God I didn't get that. Oh boy. I hate anything where it's some ridiculous price tag. And then you'll like, to me, that's where I get pissed. They'll go, oh, this brush is like, $40. And the cut is horrible and there's bristles sticking out. And it's like, fuck you. You pay $40 for a brush. That fucking thing better be perfection. Not with shit flying out. No. And that's where, like, Bdellium tools. I got into them while I was at one of the beauty shows. Because they would be, at the beauty show, it was always like Crown Brush and Morphe, which at that time, they were still married. So they had a Crown booth and a Morphe booth. Same shit, different stamp on the bristle, on the brush handle. So Crown Brush would have, the Crown stamp, and the Morphe brush has the Morphe fucking stamp on it. And they got divorced. The wife took Morphe. I think her name's Linda. And I'm pretty sure the husband took Crown. But they're still the same manufactured shit out of China. Which is nothing wrong with that. I mean, nothing wrong with where the makeup's made. I'm just putting these back. Now that I know I have the pink sugar pill. Oh, and another brand's going out of business too. Solo Look. They didn't do too much here and there, but they had some really nice palettes, and they've sent me stuff here in the past, and they did a couple collabs back in the day, and I think they're going out. But I think she's doing one last release of palettes, and then she's done, which happens. Yohaka, yeah, the video breaking of the brushes would definitely be an Ipsy or a Boxy charm. That's the only place I get brushes that I wouldn't pay for. Yeah, I think I got a set of her brushes and something, that SL Miss Glam that are on Ipsy. I agree, Sarah. Shopping is way too fun. That's what it's like. Oh, I had to go to the depot to buy, plumbing supplies, but TJ Maxx is right down the street. Oh, gotta pop in there. Exactly, Bunny Girl. She has a 20-year-old MAC brush that's freaking awesome today as it was 2 decades ago, and hers is free. Like, so as long as you just keep them clean, keep them dry. Like, the biggest thing I've always said, when drying any brushes, don't lay them flat. Like, after you wash it, don't lay it on a flat surface. Just don't, because the water is going to get up in here. This is where you're trying to avoid water. So even when I fell on the floor. When you're washing them, even, putting it under the water, keep the brush pointed fucking down as much as you can. And like I said, I just take it'd be like, hand towel. I fold it in half, And then I have like, my little pill thing or some, skincare bottles. And I just kind of put the edge up there. And so now this whole part flat is the towel. And I just lean them like this. And I just go right across in a row while I'm walking. And even I flick it off and make sure all the water's out of it. And then I put the brush guards on them too. Certain ones get brush guards like these, my Mark, my Wayne. Certain brushes get the brush guard. And they're all just, in a little row. Then I put the brush guards on. Then I have my brush dryer, which is that big bin. And then the brushes just stay up and down. That's why I said I've had these brushes for years. I just got to take care of them. Oh, God, yeah, those sponge applicators. They do come in handy, though, for some things. Marsha's looking forward to St. Patrick's Day. She gets crazy shit hand-painted on her nails. Like, bite me. Cool. I threw... I've broken a lot of brushes. And then some of the ones that I may not break, just because I won't use them. My girlfriend Sarah and my girlfriend Gina just won't even wash them. She'll just fucking chuck them and buy more brushes. Sarah's a bad girl. She'll just keep using it. And I'm like, no. So I literally have upstairs. There's some of those that came in the Boxy. They were in like a container. I think they were like LUCE. I had those. A couple other ones came in the boxes. And it's just like, I may not use it, but I wash them. And then I give them to Gina and Sarah. Because they always laugh. Oh, I know, they're already washed. Yes, they're already washed. Like Sarah had mentioned, like, hey, do you have another one of those little kind of flat ones? And I was showing her how to put self-tanner on them. Like, kabuki brush, got them. Like, put in your order. That's a good girl, Laura. I still have all those brushes upstairs. I still haven't fucking washed. They're fucking piled. I was gonna do it yesterday, but then I've been getting in. I had so much fucking food in the refrigerator, I couldn't even fit shit in there. That it got to the point where I go, okay, you need to clear the fridge. So that must have took obviously over a good fucking hour of shelf by shelf taking out all the crap, especially once you get to that whole back section. You're like, when the fuck did this expire? Oh my God. We all do it. It just shove. Now then you gotta get in there, clean it all down. And now everything's, because I'm trying to keep everything separated. Oh, okay, this over here, keep all my Asian goodies together, my oyster sauces and soy sauces, all the fucking shit I use. But I'm like, oh, the fridge is clean. I'm like, do I feel like doing brushes now? No, because that's why I'm missing this finger, this thumb. And once usually I'll put gloves on to keep the nails on, because you get these wet enough, that's when they pop. Well, I'm washing the brushes without gloves this time, so I can get these all to pop off. Yeah, we didn't know about blending back in the day. Speaking of Fenty, Marsha, my girlfriend, Miss Glamzilla, got to meet Riri. She was at some Fenty launch thing, and I saw, I want to say it was Trend Mood was there too. Someone else, but there's little Miss Stephanie asking Riri, what's your favorite, lipstick? And she's like, the one I have on. So Steph went out and got it, but I think they gave them PR at the party. I've seen videos like that too, Laura. She saw a TikTok video of a lady showing how she cleans her brushes. She just threw them all in a sink full of water and soap. And some of those I go, I hope those are brushes you don't use and you're just using that as clickbait. Never submerge your brushes in water like that. Oh my God. And those little washing machines that they show for the beauty blenders, that's total bullshit. Even BoxyCharm was fucking selling them. I mean, you can even use these to get product off. But then you gotta wash these too. Wash everything. Yes, the silicone applicators work. Well, I've used those with my glitters. My glitters aren't over here, they're over there. But it's like a flat silicone applicator, and I normally use that to put on. I've never used it to put on a shimmer eyeshadow because I would just use a flat brush. Can't hurt to try it. Oh yeah, absolutely. You can clean them on. These are what, like, my towels here that I have. This one's from Beauty So Clean that I use to sanitize my makeup, which is this. What I mean, sanitize of, like, after I fucking palette here. Like, say after I swatched it, I just go in and it's sanitized. It's hard using our fingers sometimes to put on, especially to get like in the inner corner, especially if you have nails on. It's like, forget it. Yeah, and even those microfiber tile, you don't have to buy those ones that are called what, like makeup eraser bullshit. These fucking things. And I think it was what, Pop Lux and 80. I figured out he had like a pair of kind of sweatpants, that are this material, fuzzy. And once he kind of looked at the towel and looked at the sweatpants, it was basically the same fucking material. I'm like, shit, it's a good idea. I got sweatpants upstairs that are way too long. Chop the fucking bottoms off and use it as a makeup wipe. And all that. And that's perfect too, Laura. Rubbing alcohol and water. Teresa, you haven't seen those little stupid washing machines? It's this tiny little machine, and all the thing does is you just see the beauty blender just spinning because it's just sitting on the little rotating thing on the bottom. It isn't washing anything. It's just crazy. Well, that's a good idea too. Use the back of your nail to spread the inner corner. Okay. Yeah, I think you're right, Laura, that some people got them in their BoxyCharm boxes. I was pissed, and I was one of them of, I better not have that fucking thing in my box. And luckily it didn't. I use Beauty So Clean makeup sanitizer. I just put that, hold on, I got a full-size bottle on the other side. My unopened bottle. This is a Canadian brand. Beauty So Clean. Been using it for over 5 years. Just because, like I said, anytime you touch anything with your fingers, there's oils on your fingers, whether you know it or not. That's why some shadows get compromised immediately and go hard pan when you touch them with your fingers. I can't believe they had them in that drop shop too for like $6. Stupid. Oh no, I was serious. That there was just a stupid washing machine. It's not a real washing machine. It's a blend that she has. She has like sea salt, things like that. If you look up on their site, it tells you the whole ingredients list. Yeah, washing machine for a beauty blender. Stupid. Yeah, and you can use the alcohol without the water too. Yeah. And even on the alcohol part, go maybe like 70%. And just a spritz. I mean, you see, I'm not soaking them. On a bigger palette, I might do like 2 sprays just to make sure I hit everything. Yeah. And that's more of definitely a makeup artist thing a lot of times, but regular people should keep their shit clean too. Like, why not? I'll show you what Greg got me for Valentine's Day that he doesn't know about. It was a 2-pack set. Michael Bublé, Love Note, Eau de Parfum. Another pretty bottle. And then it came with, so I got one. This one's not open. So I got one opened, one not open. It was 2 of them. And for some reason, they sent you a little bag. I don't know what the bag was for. Like $45 or something for 2 of them. But I use his, I can never think of the fucking name. Not called Obsession. I only have 8 fucking bottles of it over there. Like I said, I use the other one to sleep. But it smells nice. I was hoping like it didn't smell like roses or anything, and it doesn't. I think and the scent notes are obviously on his or on the website. HSN. I don't think the notes are on here. No. Nope. But pretty bottle. I have his other ones like right here. I'm gonna have to move Tory Burch out of the way. And what else did I get? And then this just happened to be a deal. 2 of them for $15. And these are the full-size bottles of the Clinique Take Off the Day. 4.2 ounces. So that brings it to, $7.50 a piece. So it was like, why the hell not? I might as well grab it, right there. That's all I grabbed. We did the Boscovs. Upstairs. Hairband's in there too. Actually, I might as well keep a hairband down here. I had one down here. I like that Boscovs. You can get so much random shit there. The cats, especially little Indy Blue, she sees the drawer that I open in the bathroom where all the all my hair shit is, the combs, brushes, and my clips and all that. If I don't shut that drawer all the way for some reason and leave it open, that little shit takes her paw in there, opens the drawer, pulls out the fucking headbands all the time. She's a little shit. Then she runs all over the house with them. All right. Where's the silver? I'll keep that one down here. You're going to keep you. Aha, let's put it around the mirror thing. There you go. Yay. Who else is having a sale? I think Gimme Glow might be having something going on. Looksy Beauty might have something going on. Oh, God, everybody's just going to be with the Valentine's Day shit. Oh, absolutely. And I always laugh when people say, like, the Beauty Blender, like, oh, it sucks up the foundation. It's like, it says it's a fucking sponge. What do you think it's going to do? Of course it's going to absorb. It's a sponge. Sponges absorb. That's probably another... Plus, I just don't like banging that fucking thing on my face. I'd rather just do a brush real quick. You guys have had to see a couple of videos. Did Teresa have it? Wayne had it. Where it's purplish. It looks like a sex toy. But it's to put your fucking makeup on, where it's one of those, where it's like latex. I think Nady got it too. Pop Loss. That damn blender sponge thing. One side's kind of textured, so that goes, oh, use that side for fuller coverage, and then the other side is just like slick. And it says that's for, and it goes, well, it doesn't absorb your makeup. Well, of course not, fucker. It's made out of latex. It ain't gonna fucking do your makeup. But the thing like flops back and forth. I think Michaela had it too. And everybody in their fucking hand is sitting there flopping this thing around. And everybody who I've seen do a review on it is fucking dying laughing. Because it looks like you're smashing a fucking sex toy into your face. And it wasn't cheap. I want to say the thing was somewhere between $50 and $70. And I'm like, I just can't even imagine why anybody would buy that. I just have no idea. And those mini refrigerators. I agree, Marcia. I have upstairs my skincare fridge. I got it from like fucking BJ's or whatever. Where it's a mini fucking fridge that you would like take to college. So it's like 3 or 4 cubic feet. Fucking thing is huge. It costs like $100. Then they'll put this little fridge that's this fucking big. It's tiny. That I'd be lucky to fit fucking 3 items in. And they'll charge $50, $60, $70. And I'm like, who the fuck is buying these? How fucking, like, really? You go, Google mini fridge. And you're going to have a million of them pop up, whether it's from Sears, the fucking Depot, wherever. You can get a fucking good-sized refrigerator for $100 because that's why I think Greg bought me that. Because I was taking over our refrigerator with fucking makeup with all the skincare in there and my sprays. I had like all that shit on the door, like, okay, fuck the mustard and ketchup. That's just gotta go. I need my fucking skincare. And he would open it up and be like, what the fuck? There's more skincare in here than foods. And he went and got me. It was like $100. You could get a full-size refrigerator. It's mini, obviously. It's like 3 feet tall or whatever. But I have that fucking thing packed fucking solid with skincare. It was like $100. I'm like, what the fuck? But I agree, Marcia. Also, if you're not doing a lot like I am, put a little box in the fridge for your lip balms, your lipsticks, your sheet masks, your eye gels. You don't have to buy a refrigerator, but if you buy a refrigerator that's this fucking big, this tiny little fridge for $70, you're high. Because fuck, man, you can buy a real refrigerator for $100. Buddy, you could use that little washing machine to wash Barbie clothes. I agree, Laura. Those little fridges wouldn't hold a fucking can of Coke and Christ. Yeah, Yaka, don't forget, as we age, our skin gets different too. I noticed mine's changing too. Yeah, I use that vitamin C on definitely this spot here I'm trying to work on. And even when me and Mom were at lunch the other day, I didn't even put makeup on when we went shopping. She's like, what's with the red here? I go, well, those are broken fucking capillaries. Here and here. But I still put the vitamin C. I put it all over my face, obviously. But I'm trying to get... And that's SkinCeuticals. That shit's really expensive. It's been working on this one pretty damn well, I gotta say. I have a whole fucking drawer of the sponges. I give a lot of them to Gina. She likes them. I used them. I think I did a video recently. Like, you're going to see me. Yeah, because Makeup Revolution sent over some. It was like, some of you girls were dying laughing. Like, fuck, I don't think we've ever seen you use a sponge. It's like, pretty much. Because I'm just a brush girl. Everybody has their preference, obviously. Don't I have that e.l.f. sponge that's already like that? Didn't I just buy that green one? Wait a minute. Oh. Yeah. So the Cookies and Dreams has the same thing. This is e.l.f. Yeah. And this has like, this is yeah. There's more latexy here. So this is more the spongy part. And this is where it's not gonna. This is a nice sponge though. I used it. The one that cracks me up is this Real Techniques one. Once you wet this, it's fucking huge, man. You can do your face in seconds. I have tons of fucking beauty blenders. Still in the boxes. And there's the ones from the Makeup Revolution. These were cute. Looked like it was with the Marshmallow collection. And these Juno ones actually work pretty well too. The ones that are kind of velvety. It's like a velvet feel to it. They're nice. I mean, I fucking try them. But to use on a daily basis, this black one might be a Huda one. Another Real Techniques, I'm guessing, since it's cut all funky. Yeah, there you go. And sometimes I give these to the cats to play with. More Beauty Blender ones. Like Gina loves the Beauty Blender ones. And they're like $18 for like 6 of them, but they'll do them on Boxy pop-up thing for like $6. So it puts it at $1 a piece. But they're very nice. And I have used these too from Sephora. I have opened one somewhere. In here somewhere. Look at it. Yeah, it's gotta be in there somewhere. Then you get the little itty bitty ones. I think these are the ones that go on your finger, if I'm right. Yeah. So see this, you can just and then get in there after you, and you could still use it dry or wet, but it has the hole to stick your finger in to jam it in there. Just because I don't use it don't mean I don't own it. I use them, but just not always on camera. But yeah, I'm not a beauty blender girl. Never have been. Yeah, I got it. Skincare in the mini fridge. Face masks. Any kind of face mask, especially in the summer. You come in, you're all fucking hot. Slam one of those on ice cold. Oh, it feels so good. The eye gels, I keep those in there. Any of the lip ones, which don't seem to do shit, I keep those in there. The sprays, the facial sprays, I have a shitload of those in there. Hand masks, foot mask. Oh, God. And that's where I even try to keep my backups. So I know they're staying cooler. But my mom comes over and raids my skincare all the time. Hello, Mary. How are you, dear? Oh, shit. Sarah's been using a dark spot corrector on a sunspot to no avail. And then saw the commercial where they show the stuff as for acne scars. Fuck. That'd be me. Good girl, Laura. I do the same. Vitamin C in the morning. That's how you can remember. Vitamin C in the morning, retinol at night, and sunscreen every day. Good night, Johanka. Go have fun watching a movie with the hubby. Have a good Valentine's, dear darling. And that's the thing, Laura, even with skincare, it can take fucking months to see results on anything. That's why I would laugh if somebody would send skincare and they want you to review it. I go, well, I can't use something for a day unless it's like a sheet mask or something quick to go, oh yeah, that cleaned my skin or this did this. But to see results, I mean, like I said, I've been fucking using skincare since I was in my teens, 20s. I still got fucking wrinkles, so it is what it is. But I'm not giving up. I'm still putting it on. Hubby can detail his truck with the beauty blenders. Exactly. And even using your we used our hands back in the day to put on foundation. People may not remember that. Back in the 70s, 80s. And oh, I mean, our shade selections, you think they're crazy now. We didn't have shit back then. And probably every one of us on here that's 50 or older, we all just put the foundation to like right here. And our fucking neck was a different color than our face. And we all looked batshit fucking crazy. like you said, we had to use the sponge applicators that came in the thing, the little blush, the little shit brush that came in there to put blush on. That's why I'm like, I'm so jealous of like the 20-year-olds now. I would have had a fucking field day with the products that are out now. Yes, the clean, I agree. The clean natural products, they don't keep. They don't. And even the makeup. That's what's killing me. Of I'm trying not to buy anything that says, oh, it's clean and all this, because a couple palettes I've even grabbed, it goes 6 months. I think it was like a KVD palette. 6 months or 12 months. It's like, okay, someone like me, unless I own that one palette, how the fuck am I supposed to use an eyeshadow palette up in a year? I'm not. Or especially in 6 months. Exactly. It takes months for skincare to start working. Teresa tried Freck, and she likes the toner and moisturizer. They're the one that make the little freckle pen, right? I'm pretty sure that's why it's called Freck, because I think they made the freckle pen. Yeah, skincare, there's not much that I haven't found like, oh, this is fucking horrible, or because everything now is pretty damn decent. I mean, that kind of makeup spray remover thing that was in the other Boxy. I mean, I put it on the shelf with my shit. My Scandinavia is my go-to. I've been using it for years. You know, so it's like, I'm used to, but what the fuck? I only use that, like I said, to get any makeup off of here. Because I bring my foundation down. Because I have, you know, redness down on my chest too. Especially summertime if I'm going to have a V-neck on or some shit. I need it to match everything. God, it was probably like 2 years ago. Two or more. Somebody put out like a comment like, why are you matching your foundation to your neck? And it's like, because that's what you do. Just try to make all this one fucking color unless you want to walk around looking like two different colors. I'm like, that's the way it is. They thought I was like crazy for trying to like match everything. I'm like, I don't want a big old fucking line here if my face is this color and this is another color. Another reason I give up self tanning of doing YouTube and all that. My arms get beat up enough, as you see, all the bullshit going on. And then doing swatches and all this and constantly rubbing and oh my God. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. That's where everything that goes on my face basically goes on my arms too. Laura's having a smoke with me. Woohoo! Yeah, see, I won't even bother with the Urban Decay, that new mascara. The Wild Vibes mascara. Marsha already returned it. Blue eyeshadow was the thing back in the day. Probably why I'm obsessed with blue eyeliner now. Bring back that blue eyeshadow. I'm ready. Oh, Mary, you definitely have to keep us on the fluorescence. I keep watching that and the flower nose and oh God, there's a couple of them where I'm like, fuck, they're expensive though. The stuff looks real pretty, but I'm trying to be a good girl right now. I know. That doesn't happen. Yeah, I think they saw some of that too, Laura, about the 90s are coming back. Great. No skinny brows. See, that's why I have fucking eyebrows to this day. I have never been one of those to go berserk and pluck the living daylight out of them. That's why I still have fucking eyebrows. I don't follow trends, if you haven't noticed on here. And definitely, Laura, the best drugstore, the best, some of the best mascaras can be found at the drugstore. Absolutely. And Marsha always wore the bronze eyeshadows from Revlon. She didn't like the blue. Ah, we all had great lash, girl. We didn't have many options back then. We had the sponges, you know, little spongy applicators, and we never washed that shit. I don't know how the hell I ever looked halfway fucking decent through all. Oh my God. And that's why now when it's like, oh, they have 40 or 50 foundation shades, it's like, and then you still can't find shit that matches you. You're like, are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Or you've seen me end up with, I have CoverGirl, I have 3 shades that match me. Believe Beauty, 3 shades that match me. Wet n Wild, I think I got at least 2 that match me. What the fuck? Yeah, like I said about like the self-tanning. It's hard when you even, I would go, how the fuck am I supposed to like self-tan and then put on all this skincare? Like trying to sandwich all this in together, it's just too much. And I'm just like, I gave all my tanning products to my girlfriend, Sarah. I mean, she gets beautifully tanned to begin with. She doesn't even need self-tanning products. But she's like, fuck it, because then it can, you know, keep up and all that. And I'm like, no. And then Miss Gina just signed up. She's down in Florida. She's given up on self-tanning also, like, you know, the rest of us. So tanning beds, all that shit. And she found a place where they're going to do like, you know, unlimited spray tans for like $50 a month or some shit. I was like, why not, girl, you go. I agree, Elsie. Maybelline mascaras, they rock it. See, Laura, Laura's like me. I won't put that lash serum shit next to my eyes, like to make your eyelashes grow. I just don't trust it. I have enough fucking eye issues. I'm not putting that. And my one girlfriend, like I said, back in the day, when she was pregnant, she lost all her fucking eyelashes. She had some of the weirdest pregnancies. Everything that could be in that What to Expect When You're Expecting book, anything that go fucking wrong, that poor girl had it. So she was using that Latisse, that prescription, that used to be a prescription, I believe. Very expensive and, you know, just putting the line. To this day, she still has across, right, you know, at the base of her eyelashes is a permanent fucking discoloration. And it changed a little bit of the shade of her eye. I'm like, what in the fuck? It's like it looks like she has like a permanent eyeliner on that's faded. And whenever I saw that shit, and then when she stopped using it, of course they would like fall back out until her body like re-regulated. But I'm like, I'll be fucking damned. I'm not putting any of that crap across my eye to end up with a permanent mark on my eye. And I figured if it's going to grow your eyelashes, it'll grow your eyebrows. So I've gone through what, like 2 tubes now, or I'm on my 2nd tube of, and that shit lasts a while. Well, if I just run it through my brows and fuck it, you let the eyebrows grow. But yeah, I'm not plucking these fucking things again. I know you'll get that scammer. I'm not worried about it. Yeah, some of the shipments from China can take a while. Because even my Kaleidos order that I did, that took a little while. Which is understandable. With all the shipping fucking problems. Thank you, Laura. That Jergens actually used to work pretty well back in the day. That was one that I actually liked. That Jergens self-tanner. I don't remember it smelling bad, though. But that was actually nice. It actually, like, your skin felt moisturized. Yeah, because even Marshall, you could do that, was it like, not the microblading, where they can tattoo them in and shit like that? Some of those look pretty natural. Yeah, I wouldn't put on my lashes either. And it's just trying to shape them is the hardest part. And even that, the trick is, grab a brush. The easiest trick is, what is it? It's either like the center of your nostril up is where it should start. So see, mine kind of go right where they should be here. And then your tail should be tip of your nose to the end of your eye. See, I'm right on where they're supposed to be. And then the arch is like halfway. Let's see, that one's right. And that one's right. Yeah, I'm pretty much on. Because I think when I was at the show one of the times, actually it was one of the Eugenia Watson, who owns Sana. And she's actually a brow person. And I was at her booth and I picked up one of her highlighters. Is it in here? It's fucking banging fucking highlighter. It might be right here. It is right here. Certain things I keep in front of me because it's just that fucking good. It was expensive, but it was good. And I remember her at the show, she was like, God, you have great eyebrows. I was like, wow, thanks. And they're just mine. But they make these highlighters. This one is called Divine Shine. It's the Baked Glossy Highlighter and Glow in Rose Quartz. You do get 7.5 grams of product. My God, my thing is filthy. It has 2 shades here. And these are just fucking gorgeous. And then you can mix them together. But it was nice to have a lady who actually like deals in eyebrows tell me that, oh, you have really great eyebrows. Hey, thanks. Because I don't pluck the living fucking shit out of them. I never have. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going there. Because I did a haul on her stuff recently too. This is the Anti-Aging Mineral Highlighter HD Eye Lift 1. I think she has other shades now too. And you've seen me use this in the morning. You know, I do, everybody else with their fucking concealer and highlighter. I just do a little bit of this and just right under here when I remember in the mornings. And it does give you a little, like a little blurred and gives you that little bit of brightness without caking on 10,000 fucking pounds of product. Yeah, I agree, Laura. The self tanner, it can be messy, absolutely. And some don't last. Like the Vita Liberata. Oh, fucking kicked out on me. The Cocoa Brown Tan. Oh, fuck, what's the other one? Sun Laboratories. Those fuckers last. And especially the Vita Liberata. It's one of those where if you have to do it like 3 or 4 days in a row and it's one of those of put it on. I don't give a fuck about my sheets. If it gets on the sheets, I don't give a fuck. Put it on, let it go overnight, and then when you get out, you have to just like rinse your body in the morning. No scrubbing, none of that bullshit. And that tan will last like 3 weeks. And it fades gradually. And I've never had it fade where you got big splotches and all that. But Vita Liberata is also very fucking expensive. But sometimes it's like, I'll pay the price to have a good looking fucking tan. And theirs always had like a green undertone to it, which would cut out all the pinkness in me, but it would still give me a little bit of that burnt effect. Like it freaks you out when you first like go to put it on, like it's fucking like a green tint. What the fuck? And then it turns you a nice, bronze color. I know you'll get that one too, Laura. She gets them all. You're all my moderators. And see, it's all just usually Russian shit. I don't fucking know. Yeah, plucking sucks, I agree. And even then, I used like you saw me get that little from TJ Maxx commercials last week, the little razor where it has tiny little zzz, and I'll just right through here, try to get it across top if there's anything weird over here. And even those you can use on, get any little peach fuzz going, little stash growing back in. It's good for quick touch-ups. I know you got them, Laura. I'm not worried. All my girls got my back. Yes, you can get that Vita Liberata on QVC. Absolutely. Well, that is wild that the chin hair keeps coming back, but the eyebrow doesn't. That's weird. That could be with the thyroid issue. That's what. Who's peeping? Come here, little peeper. You want to say hi? It's getting late. Come here. Mommy's got all kinds of stuff on the floor. Oh, you're all cold. You were in the garage. He's a little blue baby. Look at she's all sleepy. She's like falling asleep in my hand. What are you doing? You are freezing. You're in the garage, huh? You're in the garage. Mommy opened it. Just can't show Daddy because there's footprints all over the car. My fucking Challenger has little cat prints all over it. But... Have my chair back. There you go. They never want to look at the camera. Okay, go play. I'm sure there's a mouse in the garage. Go get it. Fucking weather. It was like 50 something degrees today. 50 yesterday. I walked down to get the mail. Of course, I thought I was going to get sucked into the driveway. It's just like a mush pit going. And then I went to take the dog out before I came on here. It was fucking freezing again. And I think we're going back down into the 20s. I hate this shit. When February, it's supposed to be cold. Not 50 in February. I was running around with a t-shirt on today. Yeah, I like those little electric razors. It's perfect for a little peach fuzz and shit like that. Absolutely. I love Easy Pay too. Absolutely. And my last little one, the fucking blade popped out and then I couldn't get it back together. I don't know if I had the nails on. I gave it to Greg. I was like, I don't know if I destroyed this thing. What happened? And I think I must have lost a part because she's like, babe, this thing is not going back together. I go, babe, they're like $5 at TJ Maxx. I'll just get one when I'm there. Yeah, watch the shape of those brows, girl. That shit does take forever to come back. And even I always laugh when I see those people do like when they're putting their brows up like this. Like all fluffy. I think I look better. Well, first off, I got fucking hairs that are Anastasia Beverly Hills would have a stroke seeing all these hairs. Now I should technically, like, oh yeah, brush them all up and then cut that off. My fucking eyebrows do not grow straight up. They actually grow this way. That's why it's easy for me. But oh yeah, I've seen when everybody with those soap brows and all this crap. Oh, like bringing this shit up here. I go, what the fuck am I going to look like a fucking bird flying away? But I have such long hairs on some of them. Even when I go to pluck it, the damn hair will be like, I go, fuck, that hair was going from like here to the end. I am plucking that. I mean, you can see, I still wish I had more eye space. You know, I could get where like Jeffree Star and some of them like, fuck it, shave their eyebrows out and move them up here just to get have eye space to play. But I still have fun. I just work with what I got. That's all you can do, right? Oh, I didn't know the lasers don't work on gray hairs. I did not know that. The pipe isn't fixed because Greg's in Vermont. He's coming home tomorrow to fix it, though. Oh, yes, Mary. I try to read all the comments. I try to keep up with everything. Yeah, it's definitely the 20s outside right now. It had been like 15, 20 when I was taking the dog out. Oh, I've seen those, Laura. Yeah, where it's like interchangeable little. I think even that one I just bought had a couple little extra guards on there to put on. Yeah, I'm not doing that, brushing them up. That's not me. And that's where I agree, Marcia, where like Angie's brow video, they have to like draw them in. That's why I'm so glad back in the day that I don't do trends, like I said. When everybody else was this tiny little pencil thin, I was just like, no, I'm not doing that to my eyebrows. No. I always fuck with my hair. This has been every color under the sun. But fucking with my eyebrows, I mean, the worst I would do back in the day is get them waxed, so just under here and, above the top. And even then, it was always one of those of, as soon as they rip that wax off, oh my God, this is just bright pink. Fuck it. Give me some tweezers. I'll get in there and pluck the stray ones. And some people, yeah, they love to just brush them up. And like Stephanie, she brushes them up, but then she kind of brings it back down and it looks really good. Buddy girl, yeah, the bushy brow look makes me look like a cave woman. No thanks. Exactly, Laura. She's never done the really thick, never done the super thin. She just wants to look natural. Exactly. That's what I got. Working with what I got. Oh, thank you, Mary. She actually watches, but you know what? You don't have to all comment. Oh, well, good thing I haven't gotten COVID then. Her hairdresser said that people are losing their hair with COVID. Well, good thing I stay home. Yeah, you can get rid of that one too, Laura. Ah, Teresa. She's purchased so many products from the Get Ready With Me on Tuesdays and Thursdays. No, it used to be 4 days a week. Hey, I caught you off guard last night. Was it last night? Oh, Thursday night. Well, now I go to work 2 days a week. That's why it went from Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday to Tuesday, Thursday. I actually got to see the owner. He stopped in on Thursday. It was like, bro, fuck, haven't seen you in like 2.5 years. Because he never comes in the office. I go weeks without talking to my boss, or the owner. He trusts me. He knows I know what the fuck I'm doing. Thank you, Laura. It's not letting me do it from this side, so you must have got it. We don't talk about them. You ladies just always take care of them. Yeah, it's not letting me. Come on. No, you guys must have nailed them. My fabulous ladies. Y'all got my back. I got you too. Shit, it's already 11. I don't think I'll get 3 hours out of the phone today because I stupidly forgot to charge it before I came down and I only had it at maybe 80%. So I'm not sure how much longer we'll last on here. Oh Christ, I've saw that. Yeah, of course I'm on Instagram. You'll see tons of new products and supplements for hair loss and all that. Companies are jumping on the bandwagon. Yeah, you'll block them. I don't worry about it. It could be. Elsie wants to know, do you guys think the hair loss is from lack of sun and vitamin D? Possible. Good night, creative lady. Thanks for stopping in tonight, doll. Hope to catch you next week. I mean, hair loss in general, anything body-wise changing could just be stress. Stress really fucks with people. And they don't realize it. Of other conditions that pop up, sometimes are due just to stress. Yeah. And they had me taking vitamin D, when they make you get your fucking blood tested, all this crap. And my doctor is one of those nuts who, I don't believe in any of that with the cholesterol, the blood pressures, all that shit of, well, it has to be between here and here. Like these numbers. Well, guess what, motherfucker? We're all different. Every person on here right now, we all have different body chemistry. Like I said, every lady on here, we can all put on the same lipstick right now. It would look different on all of us due to skin tone, lip tone, all that. So my doctor tends to freak out if the numbers, like, it'll come up, it could be one number over. Oh, you're supposed to be between 35 and 45. And my number can come up 46. And she's like, ah. And I'm like, fucking relax. It's one number. We ain't going there. But when they came to the vitamin D, you were supposed to be like something over like 70 or something. Mine was 17. I go, okay, now that is a huge fucking gap. And even I was confused because I go, I put on sunscreen and shit every day constantly, but I'm still outside normally to film or take pictures of all this shit for Instagram and all that. So I go to me and I'm outside with the dog and, I go up getting at least 20 minutes of sunlight a day. Now, I like to nap. Now, I would always be tired in the afternoon. I love a nap between like 3 and 6. And that could be literally from 3 to 6, like a 3-hour nap. So she's like, oh my God, yep, okay, vitamin D, and I don't know. Start with 10,000 fucking units, whatever the fuck. So I went out, bought all the goddamn vitamin D, added in, because the only other thing I take is Zyrtec every day, just so I don't break out in hives. I started taking the vitamin D, and all of a sudden I'm realizing, okay, I'm not tired anymore. That was definitely something my body was lacking, was the vitamin D. But then I wasn't getting, like, I want my nap. So I was taking like 2 pills a day or whatever, the vitamin D, cut that shit in half, and now I take 1. And I even told her that the last time she took it, and I think the numbers came up fine this time. And they were like, oh, you still take this? I go, no, I only take 1 because I like to take a nap still. But that was a big number difference between, it's a 17 and you're supposed to be like an 80. Okay, there could be an issue there that I need to take care of. But she's one of these of it. One number lower, 1 number higher. And she sent me to a fucking cardiologist because she's like, doing the test. Going, you have a heart murmur. You're telling me nothing I don't fucking know. I've known this since I was a kid. Yes, I have a heart murmur. Sent me off to the fucking cardiologist, have the fucking scan, and which is fine because I love watching medical shit. So the girl's watching. I'm like, oh, that's got to be like the left ventricle. That's the right. She's like, how the fuck do you know this? I go, I'm a fucking hypochondriac. I look at all kinds of shit. I'm crazy. Even the girl's like, yeah, you have a little murmur, but you're fine. I'm like, you ain't telling me nothing I don't know again. And so I've had to tell her, stop. If the number's over, something crazy, then I'll go. We took care of him, Marsha, don't worry. We don't talk about them. We're trying to you girls just always block them and report them. That's exactly what they are. Now, Marsha's vitamin D was too high. That's weird. And then I was laughing. I go, well, maybe because I have so much sunscreen on, I'm not getting the vitamin D. Good night, Miss Teresa. You enjoy that glass of red wine. Nothing wrong with that every day. Mom has a glass of red wine every day, too. Rest your ankle. Yes. And Lily, when you're laying around tomorrow, try to just keep it elevated. Little ice packs, 20 minutes on, 20 minutes off. Gotta let that little one heal. You have a wonderful night, Teresa. We will see you soon, dear. And I'll leave. That's a good one, too. That'll get the swelling down. Buddy girl. Today, her lightest foundation looked dark on me. Damn. Oh, you're welcome, Teresa. We love you. Oh, wait a minute. When you take vitamin D, you must take vitamin K2. I don't take that. And even I was laughed when they said, like, when she came up, like, your vitamin D's low. I'm like, how is that possible? I drink literally whole milk. It's the only thing I drink is whole milk. I easily, myself, take down 2 gallons of milk a week. So then they're like, well, there's not enough vitamin D in the milk. I go, well, fuck you. I'm still drinking 2 gallons a week. Okay, good to know. Vitamin C and K2. Okay. hell's the cat doing? She's in the living rooms above me. Like, what the hell is she doing up there? Thanks, ladies, for reporting that creepy monster. They pop in occasionally. What the hell that noise is? Yeah, I love it. The hymen breaker. He's probably 12. Wouldn't know a hymen if it was sitting on his face. I'm telling you, some of them just literally put in live videos. When you go to search, live. And they'll just, oh, there's some crazy bitch. Let's fuck with her. Some of them I like fighting with, though, because it's fun. I'm always down to fuck one of them up. Because I'm an asshole like that. Ah, poor Laura, you got to get your blood checked monthly. Oof. Hopefully your girls are a good stick. Luckily, I've gotten some good ones around here. But I always have good veins. I literally just go pick an arm. And they'll look. I go take right or left. Which one do you want? I had she's an ex-friend. Well, she's dead now, so no matter. Ex-friend from back in the day. She was a phlebotomist for just fucking years. But she was one of the best sticks in town. She can just almost do it blindfolded and get you. But she put it this way, she drank so much booze, she gave herself diabetes drinking. Type 1. And then just totally ignored it for like 8 months. Didn't even tell me. This is a girl that I've known for 40 years. Would talk to 2 to 3 times a day. And then ends up, of course, collapsing. I think her father found her on the floor. Obviously rushed her to the hospital. She was never the same after that because I knew she must have had way too much, not enough oxygen to the brain. She was never the same after that. You just knew something was off. And I ended our friendship. Not too long after that, she turned into a wild bitch. And at one point, all I'd ever try to do was help her. I mean, I'm the kind of friend that the girl needed to go to rehab. Bad. She needed to get off the booze. I offered to check myself in with her. Like, need to go to rehab? I get it. You may not want to go alone. I'll check myself in. I got insurance. Fuck it. I'll pretend I'm an alcoholic or fucking, I don't have to pretend I'm a pothead because that's already given, but I'm not quitting smoking pot. But not many people would offer to go to rehab with you. And she's one of these who would go to, rehab's not like it used to be. That kind of need to bring it back to the olden days with that. Not much shit needs to go back to the olden days. But nowadays, if you go to check yourself into rehab, and after 2 days, you're like, fuck this, you can walk right back out the fucking door. And done. And plenty of people just go waste all these, time and money, and they just keep drinking. She would go to an AA meeting, and her and like a dude from AA would leave the fucking meeting and go to the bar. So it's like, fuck you. And she ended up being just, even though my mom and her mom were best friends, and obviously I grew up with her and her brother. I still talk to her brother. And she died last year, like January. And I hadn't talked to her at that point in a decade. And then her mother was like telling my mother, like, I can't believe fucking Brenda didn't call her and say like, sorry about her. I'm like, I already, even though I hadn't talked to the bitch in 10 years, I already knew everything she was still doing because my mom would tell me. I'm like, I can't believe she even lasted 10 years. She should have been dead 10 years ago. I mean, she caused accidents and she was just a fucking, fucking ass. Once I looked over our fucking friendship, even just the 20 years back from 40 years old to 20 years old, it was a totally fake friendship, which was just like, all right, you're done. And I'm one of those people, if I write you the fuck off, I'm done with you. And literally, I always was waiting for the phone call because my friend's a cop in the town she lived in. And I knew one day I'm going to get a call and going, B, sure as fuck, he called me at work. I'm like, why is he calling me? Bren, I got something to tell you. I go, she's dead, right? He's like, how the fuck? I go, why else would you be fucking calling me at work, dude? I go, she's dead. He's like, yeah. I'm like, all right, whatever. I didn't go to the funeral. I didn't do any of that shit. I'll talk to you in a decade. You're dead. That's your fucking problem. Oh, the lady's talking about vitamins. Good girl, Laura. She only lets 2 of those nurses stick her. Once you know you got the good ones, you know, because some people are, oh my God, they just can't find a vein. Hey. When I was a kid, what the hell was I going in for? I had a birthmark over here. You can see this is the whole scar. This is back in the 80s. I had a birthmark here that was one of the where it was brown, raised, and extremely like hairy. It was wild. And they said back then, oh, we'd like to get this off of her because this in the future could become cancerous. Having this off. Oh God, the poor in the hospital. She must have been new. So my mom was not watching. She's like, I can't watch that part. So the nurse must have been like, oh, I'll hold your hand. And the other girl is trying to stab my fucking, she's got this needle under my fucking skin. And I can see the fucking needle under here going like this. So I have the other chick's hand with my right hand, which is my dominant hand. Now I'm a fucking teenager. I'm like 12, 13 years old, if that. I am crushing her fucking hand where I dropped her to her fucking knees and she's screaming, let go of me. And I'm like, tell this bitch to get this fucking needle out of my hand. Because she doesn't know what the fuck she's doing. And my mother's just like, oh my God, what the fuck is going on? I'm like, this chick don't know what the fuck she's doing over here. So this one, I'm not letting go of fucking her till she gets this out of here. Luckily, she pulled that out. I'm like, goodbye. And then they had to come back and somebody else had to stick the fucking needle in. But that poor nurse, I mean, she was standing, she's on her fucking knees screaming. And I'm a kid going, I grip on, I ain't fucking letting go. Fructose is a liver toxin, super bad for you, twice as bad. Fructose is what? Corn syrup. Oh, that's good, Laura. They even have it in your file. Yeah, addiction's bad. Ooh. Laura, when people give her shit for buying all the beauty products, she always tells them she could be buying worse things and there's worse things she could be addicted to. Absolutely. And to me, it's always mind over matter. I am very strong-willed. Like, I can control myself. I can, like, this ex-friend. Say we went to lunch. I'm not normally a day drinker, so I'm probably just going to have an iced tea, a cup of coffee, whatever. She can have, and even if like there was my mom there, like say the 3 of us would be out to lunch. Even if we did order a cocktail. I had barely taken a sip of mine, and mom's barely taken a sip of hers, and this dipshit would already have that one totally just chugged down. 2, 3, sometimes 4 drinks at lunch. I mean, fucking lunch is like an hour, hour and a half tops. And it got to the point where normally if me and you, any of us, went out to lunch, either I'll buy this time, you buy the next time, whatever. Or if, there's 4 of us and everybody orders, you just split the bill 4 ways. It's not like, well, you had this and you had that. Fuck it. If the bill's $40, $10 a piece plus tip, done. But with the way that bitch drank, I'd be like, I ain't paying for all your fucking booze. Because drinks sometimes can be, you know how it is, especially $10, $15 a drink. No, why should I pay for your booze? Get your own separate bar tab. That was the only thing I would do. But if a whole shitload of people go out to dinner, I've sometimes one person was just like, and they were like, well, you had a salad and a potato. Motherfucker, either split this bill 4 ways or get the fuck out of here. I'll pay for the whole fucking meal. Like, don't be an asshole like that. Oh yeah, I had a hostage situation. Holding that fucking nurse hostage. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I've just always been one to stand up for myself, not take shit from anybody. Like I still laugh because now I'm still walking around with like the mask on and all this, and there's plenty of people not wearing them, which is weird for me in Connecticut here because some people have been really good. But now I'm seeing in stores where they might have did the restrictions here. I don't even pay attention because I'm like, I'm still fucking wearing it. And for at least another year. This COVID shit until they really get it under control. Mm-mm. And I like the mask in the winter. I'm just gonna say it. I do. It's nice to come out of the store and that like today the fucking wind was blowing. And I'm laughing. I got the mask on. And sometimes if I walk out the door, obviously then I'll just take the mask off and put it in my bag. I'm like, oh no, no. Or no, today was 50, so I took it off. It was the other day, it was cold. I was like, no, leave it on, leave it on. My face is all toasty. Yeah, like I choose to smoke cigarettes. I choose to smoke marijuana. I've been doing both since I was 10, 12 years old. Not a quitter. I like smoking pot. I always have. I'd rather smoke pot than drink. Plus helps me sleep. That's a lot of times I only smoke pot at night. That's why it was weird when I came out here the other night. I was took a few puffs, and I'm like, I normally never come on here buzzed. Not like that. I agree, Marcia. Keep those masks in the arsenal for every cold and flu season. Oh, poor Laura, she's down south. Her mom and dad went to an indoor celebration of life for a friend who had died. And they immediately left because not one person was wearing a mask. Ah. Yeah, I don't need to smoke during the day. You just got to have the good munchies. Which are no fun, I know. But even then, I can I'm one of those people that can have one handful of potato chips. I'm good. Greg, he'll wipe out like half a bag. Everything in semi moderation. I mean, I am by no means perfect, and I'm the first one. You all know. Perfect. Don't claim to be, never will be, never was. I got my Doritos upstairs. Well, today I went to the bakery. Because where did I go first? I went to the Depot, TJ Maxx, and then I wanted to get sourdough at the bakery. So stopped at the bakery. It's a little artisanal bakery. Of course, the sourdough was sold out, and I'm like, I should have fucking hit there first, but it was just more easy on the way back because I try to do loops with everything. So they had rye. So I said, fuck it, give me the loaf of rye. That, and then this was an odd combo. I took one bite of it. I was like, their baked goods they're good, but I know I can make better cupcakes and things like that. And then when I was looking at her cupcakes, I normally don't look at prices because I'm just like, whatever, give me one of those, one of those, one of those. The cupcakes were $3 a piece. They weren't mini, but they weren't like a normal sized cupcake. It was like that more medium size. You know how you have like the mini cupcake and then kind of a medium sized cupcake and then a regular size cupcake. And I'm like, that's not a full size cupcake. That's like a mini or like a medium sized cupcake for $3. I was like, no. But the thing I bought, and of course I bought it because it said nougat with dragon fruit, which I've showed you my big dragon fruit, which I love, where they took the dragon fruit and made it into a powder. And it was just like dusted on top of the nougat. So I just saw dragon fruit and went, all right. Now nougat's something like, from like a Snickers bar. So I came home, took one bite and was like, I like the dragon fruit taste, but I'm not sure how well it goes with the nougat. I was like, so I'm still on that one. Then they had some other things like some honeybee bar. That wasn't the best. And usually, like the sourdough bread, I love. I mean, they've been killing it with the sourdough, and I hadn't tried the rye. Bummer. It was overcooked. So, unfortunately, the top and the bottom crust, I mean, I have really good knives and shit because I wanted to slice it all down to put it in the freezer with fresh bread, gotta freeze it. It's just so overcooked along those edges that I'm just gonna hollow the fucker out, and I've just been eating it, just like reaching into the loaf and pulling out chunks of the bread and eating it that way. And it was rye bread without the seeds, which I like it with the seeds. But I was like so bummed because I'm like, I love a good piece of rye bread. And then whenever it was just that it was just overcooked by probably something like 10 minutes. But it was just enough where I couldn't even bite through the edge. It was like my teeth would have fell out of my head. Oh, Lay's barbecue chips. Yep. That I can probably do some damage on. Yeah, today I agree with the gluten makes you sluggish. Today I think I made my first batch. Well, one little jar of that overnight oatmeal. I'm still waiting on my when I get pineapple chunks. They were supposed to show up today, and now they're showing up late from Amazon, which sucked. So I did the little oatmeal with some cashews, just because I was too tired to toast the walnuts and the coconut. And the coconut I just put in not toasted, a little bit of brown sugar, and then just the whole milk. So I'm laughing. I've got these little jars. They're like 8, 9 ounce jars. Well, when I made the one, I filled it all the way to the top, and then I'm like, sitting in bed last night, it was probably like 11:30, and I go, wait a minute. Once the oatmeal like sucks in the milk, is it gonna explode in the refrigerator? Thinking it's gonna or start to leak out of the cap. Like I didn't know if it was gonna expand. Jump out of fucking bed, go grab another clean jar, and then just dumped half into one jar and half in the other. And I can tell by the jars they didn't get bigger. I didn't know what was gonna happen. I've never made overnight oatmeal. And I just took the little jar this morning, chucked it in the microwave, nuked it for like 45 seconds. It was really fucking good. I'm like, shit, I can't wait till I get all the actual ingredients in. Then I got to toast my walnuts, toast the coconut. And then I figure I'll just make like because I'm like, I'm not going to make like 10 jars of this shit. I don't know how long it lasts once it's in the fridge. So I figure I'll just make like a Ziploc bag full of the mixture with the oats and all the dry stuff in it. And then I could just scoop it into the jars and then just add the milk and then put the cap on and put it in the fridge overnight and then have it for the next day. Something new. And then I did play with that bitter melon today. I soaked it. It's all in the fridge. I soaked it, rinsed it. I'm like, oh, fuck. And even the okra, I sliced all that up, and I'm going to try that tomorrow, see what happens with my wacky Asian vegetables that I... That's the fun part, though. Going, it's a cucumber. It's got to be a cucumber. Go home and go, it's fucking okra. Shit. I got to play with different stuff. Oh, God. We coming up on 3 hours? Yeah, I think we're done. Oh, thanks a lot. Yeah, because I bought 50 for only me. I bought like 15 fucking jars. Sometimes it's easier just to buy a case. But when I made them last night, I go, like, I could eat it every day. I mean, I have no problem eating oatmeal, but I may not want oatmeal every day. So I figure if I just make a dry batch, have it ready to go, throw it in the jar, cover it with the milk, and then done. But it was actually pretty good without having everything. Because I had some cashews in, they were just raw. Or they're roasted, but they're not salted or anything like that. Because I use the cashews in my Thai food too all the time. And I was like pretty impressed going, huh, I didn't know what to expect because I just usually make the quick oatmeal out of the packet. Because I laughed. I haven't bought quick oats in forever. And I'm like, oh yeah, they still got the oatmeal raisin cookie recipe right in the top. And that is a damn good recipe. I love oatmeal raisin cookies. See, Greg doesn't like raisins, so I have to, if I make cookies like that, I have to split the batch to take out the raisins for him. Exactly. Or you cut a corner or cut off a corner and squeeze the bag in. Yeah, because it'll all just be dry ingredients. I could just stick the little cup, or I could just even stick the damn container right into the bag and just put it to the thing, pour the milk in. It was good though. I just bought the regular Quaker oats, like the rolled oats or the fuck, just the regular oats. It definitely said don't buy steel cut. What the fuck's happening? It's downloading an update. Okay, good luck with that. Phone's about to die and this thing's trying to update. Yeah, I've never done it before. It's another one of those Emily Mariko things. I gotta give the girl credit. She got me eating healthier. And she gives good ideas on different ways to make. What the hell is this going? Software update ready to install. Oh, that's gonna be on my. I'll have to do that as soon as I get off here because that thing will not go off the phone. Today was like a carb day though. Because at the bakery, the only other thing I do like there is definitely they make a damn good croissant. They do claim they bring in butter from France or some shit. So they definitely can make a banging croissant and the sourdough. I just wish I would have got there earlier for the sourdough. But the other stuff, it's just like, not so much on, the stuff's good. But like my girlfriend Sarah, again, she's a baker too. She can whoop ass making that. So at least I know now of, when I go there, Brenda, just get the fucking croissants and then a loaf of bread. And I'm fine. Stop buying the cupcakes and all this because I didn't realize I was paying $3 for a cupcake that's, 2-biter. I want a full size. You fucking $3 cupcake, man. I want a real fucking full size goddamn cupcake. Unless they're from Baked by Melissa with the little, where it's the size of a quarter. And she ships nationwide now too. I'm like, oh my God, that's fucking dangerous. Oh, I love French. I'm a bread girl. Oh, bread, cheese, wine. That's why I'm like, I could live in France. I would love France. Just let me eat cheese and wine and bread all fucking day long. Love bread. Because even the one time when I was at the bakery, the last, probably 3 weeks ago, the sourdough was still warm when it got in the car. It was still warm even when I got it home. It was, oh my God, it was so good. But making bread yourself can be a pain in the ass. Like even in the beginning, everybody was making sourdough during COVID, during lockdown. I think my mother tried it a couple years ago with getting the starter and all this. And she's like, because my mom bakes too. She's like, what a pain in the fucking ass making this bread. I'll never fucking do it again. Or focaccia. One of them, it took her fucking days to make this one thing of bread. And she was just like, I had no idea this much bullshit went into making one fucking thing of bread. I was like, no, I'll go buy it. Yeah, and I'm a sucker for brioche too, which it does look like a carb fest upstairs. Big Y actually makes really decent bakery products too. And they have the regular big loaves of just, the plain old brioche. And then they'll do like it's in a tray, probably about a foot long. And it's brioche with chocolate all run through it. And I just chunked, like this morning, I chunked off a piece, a couple inches wide. And I always like to warm things up. So I just threw it in the oven. I just throw it in the oven cold, turn on the oven to like 250, 300. And by the time the thing heats up, whatever the hell's in there is pretty much heated. So the timer goes off like ding, 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 like, oh, it's preheated. I just go out and, oh, okay, it's heated. And then it got that chocolate where it was just enough melty, and having that with my coffee this morning, I'm like, it's been a fucking carb day. Because I took that down, 2 croissants. Fuck, what else did I have? Oh, I ate a lot of bread today. I'll be dying later. Sarah bought the starter too. Everybody with the starter for the bread, and oh my God. Because I have a bread machine. I just haven't used it in years. I don't even know if it would work anymore. What the hell's going on over here? But there is a hell of a difference between when it's like anything. If you're making it in your own home, you know exactly what ingredients are going into it. you're buying it even at the bakery. I don't know what the fuck they're putting in it, as long as it comes out good. That's why I laugh with the whole vaccines when they go, I don't know what's in that vaccine. Motherfucker, you don't know what's half the shit you put in your body. Have you ever asked, like, what's in that Big Mac? Like, come on. But the people, like I said, I got tattoos. Oh, I'm getting a shot. I don't know what's in it. You ever ask that tattoo artist what's in that ink? Because I sure as fuck have it, and I got tats everywhere. I've never asked them, where'd that ink come from? What's in that ink? Is it FDA approved? Where'd that needle come from? I feel bad for poor Canada going on with all their bullshit up there. Like, I have to go in the morning now, Laura, and get bread. And that's where I laughed, because I was bummed when they were sold out of the sourdough. I was like, oh shit, all right, I'll take that last one of rye. And then they didn't have chocolate, because she'll make chocolate croissants too. So it's usually the regular croissant and the chocolate one. And you can tell with that butter. I mean, it is just flaky. The girls could definitely make a fucking croissant. And that's a bitch to make. That's another thing that's with the fucking layers and, oh my fucking God. The work that goes into making croissants is incredible. That's why you can find a good one. It's like, cool. Because we have several bakeries, but some of them just aren't that good. But it's like, now I know of, okay, Bren, when you go, just get the fucking croissants and your loaf of bread. Just not the rye again. I was just so bummed because I love a good rye bread. Whatever, it was so fucking hard. I was like, oh, shit. All right, well, the phone is dying. Oh, yeah, here. Oh, we still almost made the 3 hours. I knew we were going to be close. Now I got to go about, I'm going to wash my face anyway, so what's the difference? And take all this crap off my face. Thank you, my lovelies, for showing up today. We always have fun here on our little Saturday night girls' night. I'll do swatches of all that shit eventually. Since I've picked up so much BH, maybe I'll just have to do one big video of all the recent BH things. Because I got those other ones, the highlighting palettes. Oh my God, never ends. Never ends. Never ends. Ooh, French. I'm not big on donuts. It's taken me I've never really liked donuts. Even as a kid, I didn't like donuts. I'm not a big donut person. Oh, the Portuguese bakeries make great bread too. Oh, we used to have a good one around here and they went under. I love sourdough though. Just that little butter on it, or peanut butter, or whatever. Cream cheese. I've had it. You're welcome, Miss Laura. Thank you, Miss Sarah, Miss Mary. We already lost Teresa, right? Miss Marcia. All my ladies, you have a fabulous Galentine, love yourself day. Just another fucking day to sell chocolate. And see, that's when we go on the 15th. We run out and we get all the chocolate half price. Yes, we always have a great time on here. You know I love all of you. Good night, Miss Bunny Girl. Hey, you never know me. I might pop in again Monday. Who fucking knows? You never know with me. I got PR coming. It said the 18th, but I did the signature release, so it's coming from England. So you know what that means. I think it's makeup. I hope it's makeup. We'll see. It'll show up. Oh, and I got the Trend Mood box coming too. Maybe we'll save that for next week too. All right. Everyone be safe. Love you all. Have a wonderful night. Stay warm. I think the temperatures are dropping back down here. We're going to be freezing our ass off again. And I should check my oil. Gotta make sure I have oil. Keep this house hot, or else then I'd really be screwed. Oh, Marsha's allergic to chocolate. That sucks. That would be the worst thing to be allergic to. Damn it. We still love you, Marsha. No worries. Mwah. Happy Valentine's Day, Mary. All right. Love you, ladies. I will see you all very soon. Bye.